It's our prayer that the blood, sweat, tears, and toil of our heroes past shall never be in vain. That their souls rest in glory. Amen. A resounding round of applause to celebrate. One come from?
Vicente moi! Vicente moi! Yabrao! One of my yeah.
We're joined today by the Amwafuman Hima, the queen of the area where this great battle was fought, Nanekia Efriye III. She joins us with good news. This reenactment that you've seen has been put together by way of a very well-curated exhibition depicting the war, and it's on display at the battleground at Otumfuor. We ask that you all make your way there at your convenience, together with your families, as we relive this experience. A round of applause for them too. To launch this book is a man who is in the battle of his life, as significant as the Sargrenti War. His is to bequeath for this generation and generations yet unborn an education and an educational system that is functional and fit for purpose. Osanti, we know he will win. I give to you the MP for Busumchi, a proud native of Jache, and Ghana's Minister for Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum.
His Royal Majesty Otumfuor Osei Tutu II, Chairman of this occasion, immediate past Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Chairman of the Planning Committee, Nana Otuo Sribo II, Nananom Amaihne, Nananom Vice Chancellor of the University, KNUST, Regional Minister, Mayor of Kumasi, Members of Parliament, my colleague, Minister, Energy Minister, Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed an honor to have been asked to launch this book. Your Royal Majesty, the last time I had a one-on-one meeting with you, I went home and told my mom that I met the king of Ashanti. Then she started jubilating. Yay, me ba, Esia Otumfuor. So if my mom was alive today, I think if she was to see me on TV, she would say, hey, and then the Otumfuor book now she would have said, today my son is launching a book written by Otumfuor Osei Prempeh II. A very great day. For me, the MC mentioned I'm fighting another Sargrenti war to bring about education transformation of our nation. Maybe not exactly Sargrenti war, but what we seek to do is to ensure that we transformed the education system of this nation, to ensure we transform the socio-economic institutions of our nation. This is a very fat book, even for education minister to read. So I went through some pages, and very exciting. In fact, once you start reading, you can't stop. It's filling in the gaps for us, even for those of us who have studied history. All the things that you thought you knew, you're going to find the gaps filled for you. The book is a concise autobiography of the author, Otumfuor Osei Prempeh II, the 14th Asantehene, overseeing an illustrious research committee of 9, which included the likes of Berima Kojo Owusu-Ansah, C.E. Osei, J.W.K. Appiah, I.K. Ajimai, Oheneba Boakye Dankwa, Achempemhene, Edward Owen, George Asafu Ejei, and Chiame Bafo Akoto. The work started in 1939. Unless Ata Yachematin, another local intellectual, was later added to the research team to prepare the script between 1944 and 1946. It will take a little more than half a century, and the hard work and dedication of notable historians like Professor Edubuahin, Professor Emmanuel Champon, and Professor Makiski, coupled with the ardent support of Otumfuor Opoku II and Otumfuor Osei Tutu II, to discover and compile the original writings and typescripts for finally producing the history of Ashanti. Otumfuor Osei Prempeh II gives an account of the events preceding his birth, when a leopard appeared in Kumasi 3 days before he was born. This earned him the name Kwame Chichi. His other names were Osei Kwame, Osei Tutu, Owusu, as he was known after his baptism into the Wesleyan Methodist Church in 1911. He was called Edward Prempeh Owusu. This publication of the history of Ashanti transcends this famous Ashanti saying, "The truth is now known to us all." As the first most educated Asantehene, he placed much emphasis on education as the bedrock to national development and advancement. As a young adolescent, Osei Kwame came to realize that literacy and numeracy, furnished by the Western education, were indispensable keys to survival and future prosperity. This was before the Sustainable Development Goals Declaration by the United Nations. He was a founding member of the ACUS, the Asante Kotoko Union Society, whose objects were about moral, civic, and economic improvement within an Asante nationalist framework. Otumfuor gives an account of Asante origins and connections with biblical 12 tribes of Jacob and their subsequent migration through the Middle East to the present habitation in Asante Mine. Readers are also given extensive details of the reigns of the previous 13 Asante kings, from Otumfuor Osei Tutu I to Otumfuor Osei Prempeh I, and he concludes with a brief note of his reign and the restoration of the Asante Confederacy on 31st January 1935, when he proclaimed to Asante Man that unity is strength. There have been many writings about Ashanti history, but the history of Ashanti by Otumfuor Osei Agyeman Prempeh II is the most comprehensive and definitive history of the Ashanti kings, the people of Ashanti-Man, and their dealings with their neighbors in pre-colonial Gold Coast and European colonialists. Students of literature, history, and the arts will find in the history of Ashanti a wealth of material to enrich their knowledge. It will also stimulate research to enrich this volume. It is a must-read for all and sundry, and should find its way into every house, library, educational institutions, and bookstores. Otumfuor Osei Agyeman Prempeh II considered this publication his greatest wish, and is now displayed before us. To get hold, all of us should endeavor to get hold of a copy of this book. See, as I was reading and going through pages, by a sheer act of serendipity, I opened page 81, and here it was, story. And the story reads, talks about Edua Wabeng. He was a member of the Asenia family, and he went to report to Osei Amekomhene that he was of the same family as he was, and that he had removed himself from his original town to settle at Odahum. Osei accepted him warmly as a relative and lived happily with him. Eduyabua Krentwi used to visit Odahum and then return happily to Amekom. He was a medical man and possessed many efficacious medicines. He was referred to as Edua Wabeng, who lived at Odahum. This was the reason that there's now a town called Eduabeng. My grandparents are from Eduabeng, and from there, they moved to Jati. So today, as I was reading the book, I come to know more about why the town is called Eduabeng. The pages of this we may also read something about your family, about your inheritance, about hope, about aspirations, about loyalty and commitment to a cause bigger than yourself, about patriotism, individuals who are willing to even pay the ultimate price so that their kingdom will survive. This is a book which is a must-read. It teaches us many lessons as to how you even die for your kingdom, as to how you dedicate yourself to making your kingdom better than you came to find it. There are men and women who have done so many things. I saw stories of commitment, stories of promises made and promises kept, to the extent that a woman who asked that when she passes on, her name should be remembered after she had given up her son. The Otumfuor then made a commitment to her, and consequently, Otumfuor and the subsequent Otumfuors named their children after this woman. Promises made, promises kept. Here is the story of a kingdom that has stood the test of time, a kingdom that has contributed so much to humanity, a kingdom that we have to learn from in order to create a better world, a better nation. Otumfuor Tutu II, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to do this launching. And it is my prayer that all of us will pick copies of this book. It's also my prayer that other authors of children's books will begin to take this book and write children's versions of it, so that our children will begin to know more about this great kingdom. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Yao Osei Tutu, respectfully, I'll have to invite you back to do a remedial. This is where you officially declare this historic book duly launched. Please, a round of applause for him.
Otumfuor, your Royal Majesty, the King, with your permission, I declare the book, History of Ashanti, by Otumfuor Nana Osei Ajiman Prempeh II, duly launched.
And so the Honorable Minister will present the first copy to His Royal Majesty Otumfuor Osei Tutu II, Asante Hene. A round of applause. Wow. Thank you for launching this great book for us. Time is fast spent, and so we shall move straight into the auction. It is my pleasure to invite, to assist me, my very own sister from Oirepa TV. Make welcome Ekia Esiedua. What we want to do for the next 15 minutes is a very simple exercise. We have a total of 150 books. 30 have been signed, personally signed by His Royal Majesty Otumfuor Osei Tutu II. We want those 30 to be out of here in 5 minutes. We want somebody who is touched to make us an offer. We have a few offers, but allow me to just share with you, and if you're moved to do beyond that, Otumfuor will be pleased. We acknowledge with gratitude the contribution of Dr. Nana KJC, who was given 100,000 Ghana cedis toward the symposium and the book. A round of applause for him. But if you think that is too big, then wait till you hear from Simane Construction Limited, who say, touched by this great work, they are giving 150,000 Ghana cedis. And so it's official, we have 23 left for grabs, personally signed by His Royal Majesty Otumfuor Osei Tutu II. If you are one of the 5 people who want to get this at a very good offer, I will give you a certificate. I will give you 4 tickets per person to attend Otumfuor's birthday dinner. It's a good deal. Yourself and 4 additional people. Who is making me an offer? We have 100, we have 150. Anybody making an offer? Today we want to discourage pledges, no pledges. We insist on checks and cash and transfers. And so we have account details to spell out also. Madam. You can go, madam. And so, in the footsteps of his grandfather, the MP for Menchia South, Ghana's Minister for Energy, is doubling all of this 200,000 Ghana cedis. A copy of the book for him, a certificate, and 4 tickets.
Otumfuor Osei Tutu a otosumi no krobia yi fi asante kotoko hene wa mahene ya kono dodo ohene misrew ni die kasa awie yi nananom oman asoafo mrahye aban akra chimpanyimfo ema ne mema amowa ha ene menuanom nyina yahia ene meji di se ene eyabakosam ema yenso ewo ye brei so na ensem ni nyina nananom adikan aka dada me baji sika wo mo honti me be ka ye kasa no na matimi age madan ka ne yie yehia se asanteman yehia se asantefo na ye kasa no ya nkomu a na koye se bibi ya ka akiri kakra minua bema Jerry aye adwuma ne bebre no na me de aka me de beka ho no eye adeton no minister adabuku na di ama de di nkan ne yato ya kirekirim na nhyehyɛ ye wo ho kakra ne wo ho no ne se ne ya toto copies ni bi be 150,000 ne de ekono eno ne wo ho me nso me de amede ba no me de ba aboofo se de nananom e wa ha ene mpanyin nyina nso obi a betimi atobie utọ ma wo ho utọ akoto ahemfie utọ ma wo ma nananom ene daachi woni ho kraa ye ma nwoma ne so a na eka bakosem e de akire enti no yanwi enhwe ekan ene enye ye nko aye de na ye hwe ye adwene ahwe kan se de abakosem enyira na empani sesebe owufo ne takrema mpra ne friti asefo no ekon esi mfie wo ha ne aduonum 150 years enso ene ye ka ho asem ni nyina ya bakosem ni bia de ye krukyeregu wo no mumempa bi nkofie wai na yesre nananom ene obi a wo ha yesre wunyanye wo de a beje wo copy na ye nkɔ yanim ye be ya de aba abehia botobia na enso emma de eye de wo twama na balo emma wa hwe yeso na wo mese de na no me de na no me pese me kohobi ntene me bo me homode nti wo so awo ha no e wo se wo bo homode na wo de boa santeman ene sante kotoko hene na silver jubilee a ye bedie no nti mesre enyum ketefo ana adoa kete mesemo mo fa bibi emaye na yenhwe ekwan a ye betumi ede afa so ye wo nwoma no be ye duasa wa ha a ye beton ansa na ye fi ha.
And so we have 2 more contributions coming through from Dr. Ernest Oforisapong of Specialized. He gives 100,000 Ghana cedis. And you know that he's not alone because his brother Osei Kwame Despite also joins with 100,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause. We want to come down to the level of everybody, and so we ask that 50,000 and above. 50,000 and above. Your bank for life, GCB, 70 years of unparalleled banking solutions to Ghana. 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause. And they will have a certificate. They will have tickets to attend Otumfuor's birthday dinner. Unij Fashion, 100,000 cedis. And Isaac Books, 150,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them too. Yes, sir. 1990. Your Royal Majesty Otumfuor, your loyal subjects, 1990. 1990 are giving 100,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them. Newmont Africa, 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them. This wasn't how it was planned, but we just need to go. Who want to impress? Cowbank, 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause. But you know, actually, they should make their own announcement. Then go and meet. So sometime I have to say. But who want to give?
Yeah. Corporate organizations Samoa, individuals Samoa, Krankre, any Numaku, Mutimeba, na Moamo Betumu Dieni, na Enuachino, Mokana, the autographing a Kamano, Yayibi Edia Mamo, na Chesamodia Koto, Aye, Abakosem, Ediama in Chima. Ye can't want to Timido and says so, Coco, no what can be. Now, Ukobi Nawa and Yebidia, and your natural Sano Crown, one quanke, ye. Enti Mumra, Montia Chamo, Mumra. Wo de ba say eye transfer na be ye beje eye cash ye beje eye check nso a eno nso ye beje ye twan mu nyina asisi a
Nananom Nimpeyinfo, my brothers and sisters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we want to make this very simple. If you have an offer, please proceed. We'll allow you to make the offer known to the king in your own words. And then you proceed, you take the book and take a bow in front of the king. Is that agreeable? Okay. So, Fidelity Bank is joining us with 50,000 Ghana cedis. Nana Bantama Hene, Nana Makwitia joins us with 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause. The regional minister, the Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, joins us also with 50,000 Ghana cedis. MP for Tano North and Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, the Honorable Dr. Frida Prempe, 50,000 Ghana cedis. Dr. Fred Shea Asamoah, the CEO of COTVET and the parliamentary candidate for Ofinso, joins us with 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Fidelity Bank Ghana, 50,000 cedis.
By the kind permission of His Lordship, the Chair, we come down to 20,000 cedis and above. 20,000 cedis and above. 20,000 cedis and above.
Education Minister is giving 100,000.
Education is okay. He did not only launch the book, he came with a very handsome offer of 100,000 Ghana cedis. Ghana's Minister for Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. Please, a round of applause. Thomas Boisi Sapong, Executive Head at CalBank, 20,000 Ghana cedis. We say thank you. The Glyco Group. The Glyco Group and the Champonche family join us with 20,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them too. Nana Mansung Kwantahene joins us with 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause. The Mayor of Kumasi, the Honorable Sampine, 20,000 Ghana cedis. Isaac.
On behalf of AESF, offer 20,000.
Otumfuor. Zongo. 50,000. Okay.
Or you can say architectural and engineering services. Architectural and engineering services.
Limited. Mr. Isaac Komi, the Deputy CEO of the Architectural and Engineering Services Limited, joins us on behalf of his organization with 20,000 Ghana cedis. We thank you ever so much. It gets better because Otumfuor and Koswahine joins us with $4,000. What's the same? The Zongo Nkoswahine joins us with 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause. Ambassador Edward Boating joins us with 20,000 Ghana cedis. And our very own voice of God in the city of Kumasi, Pastor Ransford Obeng of CCC, 20,000 Ghana cedis. In the spirit of inclusion, we come down to 10,000 cedis and above. 10,000 cedis and above. Senior.
Research and manufacturing company,
Or research.
company,
Koa Research and Manufacturing Company Limited, Kumasi branch, 10,000 Ghana cedis.
When it's finished, let me know. Because then people who give 20 and above, we can get gifts for them for him to sign.
Nice one. Nana Domi Abrahene joins us with 30,000 Ghana cedis. Mpacho yembo semane.
Dr. Kweku Oten, Angel Group, 100,000 cedis. Dr. Kweku Oten, Angel Group, 100,000 cedis.
Are you ready to manage?
Yes.
So you take the book and then
Yes. Sonia Hotelman. It's
Sonia Hotel. Yes, Sonia Rotaman. Okay, how much?
Thank you.
No problem at all. Senior.
This is the one is Macedonia, right?
This is Nana Domi Abrahene.
Yeah, we have
Republic Bank joins us with 10,000 Ghana cedis. And so does Sonia Rotaman also join us with 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Nana no mepamocho. Nana Dramana Kenten, our Tosumi, no offense to my hene. 30,000 cedis. Nana Dramana Kenten, or Tosumi, no offense to my hene. 30,000 cedis.
ANC, Dr. Andia Samoa, 50,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause.
Mepamocho. Nana no mesemu nini die kasa kakra. Mepamocho obia owa ha watua no. Ye pawocho ya na wakopon ne ho e wo mensa benkum so. Na ya twere udin na yetimi agye telephone number na che yetimi follow up na ya hwehwe wo. Mepamocho said you certificate no wonsa betimi aka. Ene ne oma e wo ho e wo se ye de ma wo no na wonsa atumi aka nti mepamocho ya mo hye ne nso. Obi a wo ha bia watua sika a yentwere udin no mesra okopon ne ho mensa benkum so ntenten so ho. Wokwa ye betwere udin na o certificate nso ye de amount. Die kita mi free akentan apia menka university Professor FK Safo ehɔ na ɔwɔ Professor Safo so ɔbaya ne die wom 10,000 cedis akentan apia menka university Amstead Professor Safo 10,000 cedis.
From the Ghana Communication Technology University, the Vice Chancellor, who is the Fiapre Hene, Professor Emmanuel Ohene Afuakwa, 10,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them. From the SRC Secretariat of the KNUST, 10,000 Ghana cedis. A round of applause for them too. School for Nayadie.
Mepamocho mijina hama nana buachi ansan debra asokore mampon hene Nana Boakye Ansa Debra 10,000 cedis. Nana Boakye Ansa Debra asokore mampon hene 10,000 cedis.
And so, for what it's worth, the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is committing 50,000 Ghana cedis for 5 books to be put in their libraries. A round of applause for the KNUST.
Ye pamocho enkaibo we ekoma ye nyina moma ye ntie na ye nhya ne nso nananom mo adaroma ahokeka amode aso sa adwuma yi mu no abro ye so nananom se ye nka nkyerɛ mo se usika ne wa ha na upese utua ye begye na ya twere udin na to ho na nyame ya dom na se ye free ha ekɔ no de ubeto ni dwa so no every 1,000 ekosi 5,000 every 1,000 ekosi 5,000 eno de ekotoko hene on autography ma free 1,000 ekosi 5,000 no eno de obeto book sa na wa wakosan wudin wom na de ato library eno de sante hene en sign ni din ni signature wom emo date ma no de wa na be sign wa de na de ato library na emo utua every 5,000 na ekɔ ne de a kotoko hene signature beba wo library ho eno nti mo nhya ne nso sa emaye damase.
Such overwhelming love for Asanteman, and it's all because of leadership. Leadership that inspires and galvanizes a nation into action and endeavor. We salute you, Your Royal Majesty Otumfuor Osei Tutu II, Santihene. In a short while, we shall bring this exercise to a close. We shall hear from our chairperson, and then we'll be out of here.
Professor Safo.
Professor Safo.
I can tap your Vice Chancellor.
Professor Safo.
FK Safo. Nana no me pamocho mi sen gina ha biom. Nana sokori mampon hene Nana Boakye Ansa Debra ne de 10,000 no. What the 10,000 aka ho. Ama na ye 20,000. Pamocho momo nsema nana. Momo nsema nana. Odi kind of 10,000 by what the 10,000 aka ho. Ama na ye 20,000. Edamase. An Adventures, 10,000. Okay. K and to Love Ventures. K and to Love Ventures. Was a meka alias Foka. Mo amunim no mube hono. One also dear 10,000. 10,000 in our day boy. K and to Love Ventures alias Foka. Medamase. Okofo Kwabna Bonsu. Dompa Sehene. Okofo Kwabna Bonsu. 5,000.
Professor Gabriel Jumo, Vice Chancellor, Queen's Technical University, 5,000. Professor Gabriel Jumo.
Professor Gabriel Jomo. Professor Gabriel Jomo, VC, Kumasi Technical University, 5,000 cedis. Professor Gabriel Jomo, Vice Chancellor, Kumasi Technical University, 5,000 cedis. Yada prophecy.
Otumfuor Sasamuhine Penny, 10,000 Ghana cedis. Nana yada wasipa. And so soon we shall bring this to a close. I ask that we wrap up